What is the standard form equation of the hyperbola that has vertices at 0, -2, and 6, -2, and foci at -2, -2, and 8, -2? Well, again, you don't have to draw a picture if you know how to work with the data that you're given. I just like to draw a picture, like I said before, just because it helps me with my thinking process. So 0, -2, and 6, -2 are going to be our vertices. This one is, what did I say? 6, -2. And then the foci are at -2, -2. That was nice, wasn't it? Should have thought that before I wrote it down. So that's going to be -2, -2, and also 8, -2. Did it on both sides. Alright, so we can see here that our hyperbola is going to be horizontal. That tells us that our x is going to go first. So we're going to use x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. That's what we're shooting for because they want the standard form equation. So how do we figure out all of this stuff? Well, what is our center? The center of this is the middle of this segment that goes between the vertices, called the transverse axis, right? Well, this is where x is equal to 6. This is where x is equal to 0. So the x coordinate of the center is going to be 6 minus 0 divided by, or 6 plus 0 divided by 2. We just want the middle of it, right? So we take the average of the x's. So we get 6 over 2, which is 3. Well, our y value isn't changing. It is on this transverse axis. So the y is going to be -2. So our center is the point 3, -2. Good so far? Okay, so how do we get our c value? Well, we know 3, -2 is our center. And c is equal to the distance from the center to the focus, right? So let's just look at this side. If we do this x value, which was 8, and subtract this x value, which is 3, what do we get? So we have c is going to be equal to 8, this x value, minus 3, which is this x value. We want to know this length. So the length of c is actually 5. What is the length of a? The length from the center to the vertex would be 6 minus 3, or 3. So we found our c, we found our a. We can use the formula c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So we have 5 squared is equal to 3 squared plus b squared. That's 25 is equal to 9 plus b squared. Subtract 9 from both sides. So we have 16 is equal to b squared, which means b is equal to plus or minus 4. And remember, that's 4 up and 4 down from your center. Those are your co-vertices. So do we have all the information we need to write our formula? Remember, this is our formula. HK represents our center. So we're going to have x minus 3 squared over a squared. A was 3, so a squared would be 9, minus y minus k. Well, k is -2. So y minus -2 is y plus 2 over b squared. B squared is 16, and it's equal to 1.